Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Enrique Bográn, and I'm going to talk to you all about this new article that the Guardian posted that it's titled Teenagers and Technology. So, what is this about? What's the big controversy around this article? So, first of all, I'm going to open up my video by stating probably what defines the whole article and what the problem of the matter is. I would rather give up my kidney than giving up my phone. A statement gave by a 16-year-old teenager, which pretty much explains what the matter is with what the problem is with the matter nowadays. That we all know that there is a period when we were kids that we were all happy. We communicated with each other. We played soccer, we played basketball. We went to our friend's house to just talk and play video games. But nowadays that's not the case. Nowadays, teenagers have the easiest way to manage themselves around technology. And while yes, it is a useful tool, it is a way to communicate with people. It is often used more as a way to get away from life itself, from teenagers nowadays. So this brings a couple of problems. First of all, they don't communicate very well face to face as we would when we were kids in the past. So this makes it hard for them not only to socialize, but socializing, getting a new job, explaining a said article at school, an exposition, etc., etc. So that's one of the problems. The second problem is that we need to learn that since these kids are now so dependent on technology and communication through social media, there is an extra layer, as the article states, an extra layer of communication that we need to know our way around it, especially the parents of these kids. Why? Because the parents are not so coping with the idea of their kids actually having a life on their phone instead of having a life in real life. So the matter here is that the parents don't understand their kids that much, and since these older people didn't have the access that these kids have nowadays, they really don't get them at all. What they're doing, what a post is, what a wall is on Facebook. So that's another problem. The third one is that these kids spend too much time on the social medias. I mean, like, even in the article in the Gardens, there's a story from this teenager as well, that states that he went on vacation with his parents, and for a week they didn't have reception, they didn't have anything, and he said that he felt empty, that he felt hollow, because he couldn't check his wall on Facebook, he couldn't check his tweets, he couldn't check if someone wrote him or anything through social media. And many of the friends of this same kid told him that they will never do that. That he was crazy for actually doing that. So here's another problem. Nowadays, kids emphasize too much on spending only their time on social media. As a matter of fact, as the article states, I'm quoting, the average teenager nowadays spends annually a week's time on social media. That's a lot of time wasted, a lot of time that they could have spent doing something better for their lives. So, as sort of a solution for this, getting around this is, first of all, they need to auto-discipline themselves so they stop using so much of the internet. It is not a bad thing. It's a tool that gets you around many things, such as classes, quick investigations, or any curiosity that you have about anything in life. Second solution, what I would say is that the parents need to actually start coping with this new layer, because it's a layer that is here to stay. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. So there needs to be that coping from the parents and the kids, so they have a better way of communicating themselves through even social media. Even the parents nowadays use it, so they should find a way to cope with their kids through the same method. So, this isn't really a bad thing, because as long as you know how to use it, as long as you know how to get around it, as long as you know how to not mess it up with your life, it is actually a great tool. So the learning here is know how to use the internet, know how to use social media, and have a good management of it, since it will be an important tool for yourself, for your life, and your future. Thank you for listening, everyone. Have a good day.